So the key things to remember here are look for something that's easy to spell, something that's quite short and easy to remember, something that's easy to type in. So try and avoid numbers, try and avoid things like dashes. Um, Also think about the spelling and how people might struggle to spell something as well. It is quite hard to get a domain name, short domain names, especially .coms now, because they've been around for so long now that not many are available. So sometimes it's coming up with some unique kind of name, or just looking at another extension. Obviously, if someone's already got a .com or something like that, just check out what check out who's got that, and check that they're not in direct competition with you. Because obviously, if people forget, oh, okay, they've met you at a networking, and they go and try and find you, they might go to your competitor instead. So it's being very clear of that, or really pushing out your domain name across everything, all your platforms, your website, your email signature, your business cards, leaflets, flyers, etc. And when you're looking at your domain name, it's quite key as well to look at your social media usernames. So this is something I do at the same time. A great tip is there's a website called Knowem, which is knowem.com, and you can actually type in the name and it will search everything. So it searches things like trademarks, domains, different social media sites, blogging sites, all sorts. So that's a good one to go and have a look. Something you have to remember with usernames, Twitter only allows 15 characters. So again, try not to go over that, and try and get the same one across all your social media platforms. It just makes it easier for people to remember and find you. So even if that's something slightly different to your domain name, it's good to try and get something unique across the board. And secondly, in terms of reliable eco-hosting, it's really key when you're looking for it is not to just go for eco-hosting. Go for something that's really good speed and really good support as well. Make sure if you go through the website, look for the section on where the data center is located, and they'll give you information about it. If they're not very transparent about this, you can always ring them and you can ask them. But generally, if they are upfront, transparent and ethical and eco, they will mention all about their data center on their site, and you can look. The one I use, I've got I buy a reseller, and I use that for my clients, and that's powered by 100% renewable technology. They've got good ratings and support. They've got the latest tech as well, so you know that it's reliable and fast. It's easy to use, so it uses something called cPanel, which is pretty standard, so it's easier to use from the back end point of view. And also, they are based in the UK, so this is quite key depending on where your audience are you located. Obviously, me being in the UK and having a UK data center, it's a lot faster, and it's also better for SEO. They also offer Let's Encrypt, which is a free SSL certificate. So when you go and look at the top, when you put the website address into the top URL bar, there should be a little lock icon. If it says not secure, then you really need to get this sorted out. Google penalizes you now for this, as well as not being mobile friendly. So you need to have that secure certificate. So you don't necessarily have to go out and pay for one. Just look for hosting that offers that free Let's Encrypt, and that will give you that HTTPS and that little green lock, or say that it's secure. Also, you get free emails with your hosting, so you don't necessarily need to buy a package with your domain provider. So that's just something to think about. So just keeping costs down, you get your domain name with your domain provider, and then you buy your hosting separately. That way, if the hosting gets bad, you can always just move to another hosting provider, and it's very easy then to go to your domain and repoint your website and emails to your new hosting provider. So that's something just to bear in mind as well. So it'll save you money buying emails through the domain, and then also going and trying to get them through the hosting. You don't need to buy them through the domain. Other options are you can obviously use Office 365 or G Suite, but that you do pay a monthly or yearly fee for that.